Okay, today I'm going to show you one of the easiest things to help your home safety. We are in a home of mine that was built in the 70s, does not have wired together smoke alarms. So what that means is the battery powered smoke alarms I have there now, when the one goes off in the basement, it does not alarm the one on the second floor. So we found a product to fix that, and it's these Kiddie Wireless interconnected smoke alarms. These come in a lot of different variations. They are now suggesting you put more smoke detectors into your house than they did in like the 80s when they started doing wire together. The cool thing about these is they do have an option one that you can put into the wireless system and connect it to that too. Now mine, these ones, and I'm going to show you how they go together real quick, but these ones are just battery operated and wirelessly sync to each other. So let me pull this kit out real quick and show you what you get in here. I've already done a couple, so I know what I was doing here. So when you open these up, you get obviously a set of instructions. These are very important to read through because there are a couple things, and I'll show you them when we do the install. You don't want these closer than 4 inches to the wall because there's dead air there, and so in the case of a fire, the smoke doesn't rise in that area first. So there are a lot of important things to read in here, so you should read those if you buy one of these. These things are so easy to set up. So you pop this out, you get the smoke detector, you get the back. This is the mounting plate we'll mount on the wall. You get screws and mollies, the smoke detector itself, and look at this, 3 batteries. So the first thing you do is on the back here, there's 8 switches. You pick a unique code. So I already have selected my unique code. So what I do is I use a pen here to turn the dip switches up. So I'm done there, I've set in my code. Then I put the batteries in. You do not want to put the batteries in until you've set the code. So I've set those. I've now put my batteries in. You're here to do that. Now, we'll take all 3 of these. Cover your ears, it's going to get loud here. We're going to push the test button. You hear all. So that was the first time I tested all 3. So it actually did this one first and then that one second. I'm sure in a real fire they all 3 go off at the same time and continue to go off till the smoke is gone. So that is as easy as it is to get set up. Actually, I've been putting off installing these because I thought they would be a harder setup. The dip switches makes it real easy. You can't screw it up. There's no programming and interlocking with them. So let's take you to a wall and I'll get these installed and show you how easy that is. Okay, so like I said, read that manual. On flat walls, flat ceilings, the rule of thumb is it's a preferred to do it on the ceiling, but it's 4 inches from the edge. So 4 inches actually would be about right here. You also want to come from this edge, because as you can imagine, as that smoke rolls up, it doesn't go into that corner. There's a dead air zone. So we're actually going to space this one out pretty far because there's no reason, there's nothing here on the ceiling. I'm going to hold this template up and I'm just going to mark 2 of these indents. So that's 1, that's 2. Now, depending on your ceiling material, plaster, drywall, you may have to use mollies. You may be able to just use the screws that were shipped with it. If you have to use the mollies, you just have to pre-drill a hole. A lot of times, even depending on what type of ceiling it is there again, you can a lot of times just even use a small screwdriver bit to pre-drill you a hole. But these are lightweight, but you don't want them falling because if they fall, they break. If you get your screws started, There we go. Take our plate now, put it up, and you twist it so it's locked in. There we go. Let me grab that smoke alarm and it should twist right on. Okay, so when you put this up now, you twist it until you hear it click and you're on. So now this is in place, it won't turn. When you take it down, you'll have to unclick it. It sort of ratchets. It'll come back down. I'll get all these installed, and when my wife and kids are home, we'll test them and make sure that they're going off everywhere. So they do have a lot of different variations of the Kiddie smoke detectors. They have carbon monoxide smoke detectors. They have the ones that are allowed to wire in and wirelessly, and obviously the ones I bought that were just battery operated, interconnected wirelessly. These things are an awesome product. They, in my mind, are helping the safety in my house. Right now I only installed 3, but I will be installing more in the future. I probably will be buying a smoke carbon monoxide mixed unit for in my garage. These 3, right now I'm putting one on each floor. I have one in the basement, one on the first floor, and one on the second floor, all in the hallway common areas, just to have some coverage. You know, like I said, in the future we'll be adding one into the sunroom here where I'm sitting just in case there was something, and many other places. So if you have any questions, comment below here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.